Hello viewer, welcome to Woodsy's Woodshop. I'm Woodsy. This is my woodshop. In the last episode of Desks, Building the Desk, I was trying to cut this shape out of this piece of ash, which is going to be a foot shape. Maybe you can see, if I angle that slightly, this curve here going along there, curve there. It did not go well. Plan A was to use, I'll put it away now, to use my jigsaw that I purchased for this. But I couldn't make that work. That was plan A. Plan B was to do the chop, 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 chop with your circular saw and then chisel it out, which worked a bit. But I mean, look, that's what the jigsaw was doing. It was burning its way through the ash rather than cutting its way through. So that kind of worked. Plan C was to route along there as much as I could, and then to chisel out these bits. So that's where I'm up to. So I've got to remove all this stuff that's left in the middle because the router can't get down that far, and I've got to somehow get that gone. I'm going to have to route that bit carefully. Okay, so that's where we are. That's what I'm going to continue with today, trying to shape this ash, which is proving to be difficult. But we continue in time-lapse mode. All right, look, it's not great. Somebody's arriving. Ooh. Yes, it's not great. What would I give myself? 6 out of 10, maybe. Problem here. Went a bit deep with the belt sander, I think. But it looks all right that side, actually. So that might be the side that's on display. If I can get that cleared up somehow. But okay, I'm going to move on to number 2, which is over here. And I've already marked it out, which is super clever of me because I'm super clever. So first job, route the straight lines. It's going to be, it's got to be that way. Which gets me more light. That way gets me more light. So I'm going to go that way. All right. Nice and tight. Headphones on. Should I do this real time? Why not? Now, this should be in the right place. And it is. Okay. Turn it on. Have a look at what we've done. Okay. This we like. This we like. It's warm, but that is a great bit of routering. Should we do the other side? Tip it that way. Oh, I've got no markings on the other side. I need to do some markings. Okay, so I'm going to mark this up. And I'm going to route to the other side. So we'll go back to time lapse because we don't need to see it twice. Okay. Hello, I'm quite pleased with my routing, but I don't know if this is normal. Now I'm doing these corner pieces, it's producing embers. So it's getting so hot. There are embers coming out, and I've got a lot of wood shavings down here. And just very carefully. There's one. There's one. Quick, I'll show you. Do you see that? See these embers here? So these have come down. Look at that. That's actually burnt the floor. How bloody dangerous is that? Oh my God. I could set fire to this whole workshop. I mean, I don't have a fire extinguisher in here. I perhaps should get one. I'm going to press on, but I'm going to be very careful with my embers, and I might do a little quick sweep up to try and get some of the get some of this cleared away. Okay, right, I'll go back to time lapse. That's mad. Am I doing it wrong? so the routing's gone quite well, I think. Now I've only got this much to get through, so I'm thinking, is it time for a jigsaw? Now I'm not cutting through the whole of the ash. I've only got this much to go. Can I use the jigsaw? Let's give it a whirl. It's like cutting through butter. All right. Look at that! So the problem with the jigsaw was just that is too much to cut through. But you go through that, and yeah, I had to work my way around. That's quite a tight turn, so I had to work my way around it. Look at that. I'm going to just tidy this up a bit, I think. Super awesome, team. That's a little problem there, a little routering problem, but generally that is very good. Generally that is very good. Bit of spoke shaving, bit of shaping. Let's go back to time lapse. that's gone, I think, fairly well actually. I've got two pieces here that are in shape, but oops, sorry, that are in shape and pretty close, so within a mil. There's a bad bit. There's a bad bit. This kind of doesn't match up perfectly, but remember, these are going to be on opposite ends of the table, so there's a bit of a problem here where it doesn't quite sort of match up. But I think, generally speaking, we have, what do you think? Two nice legs right there. So I've got to cut. Oh, that's not right, is it? I've got the leg in the wrong place. Have I done that? Completely wrong there. Yeah, right. Anyway, I'll fix that up because I've got to put the mortises in, which I'm going to use my router again just to get the meat of the mortise out. It's the tenon's the sticky out bit and the mortise is the hole. Is that right? I think so. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do next. I've been at this a couple of hours now, so this is a long episode, but this is the Bank Holiday Monday, so I thought, while I've got time, I will crack on. And if I put the two legs together, that makes a nice base. There we go, I said I'd do one, I've ended up doing them both. Alright, so now I've just got to cut those out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around them with a knife just to score the top, cut the fibres at the top. I might do a quick tap with the chisels to cut sort of an edge. Though I am going to dig them out with this. Just going to go, be very careful not to go too near, so it's just like one little sweep across. And I set my depth there. Depth is going to be like 1 centimetre, not too deep. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do on the old time lapse. See you now on the other side. So 4 holes dug out. You may have noticed I had to make a change. So my clever plan of having it exactly 10mm wide is no good, because the smallest chisel I have is 12mm wide. So I had to do an extra mil either side, extra millimetre. But now that fits in there. So now I know that. Well, now I know that. That's all. All right. So they are done, and the next job is to do the legs. So yeah, I think we'll call it a day there. That's quite a long video, I expect. I might chop some bits out, make it a bit shorter, but yeah, good day. I'm quite pleased with those. Obviously they need work and they need to be smartened up and tidied up, but generally very happy with the way it's all turned out. All right, so see you in the next video where we'll do the legs. Goodbye.